J Prime here, and today we are going to play Castlevania Requiem. Alright, here we go. Alright, it's the box art from the two games. The modern Konami logo. Great music. Let's see what our options are. Rondo of blood config, display effects. Ooh, we can do scan lines. We're going to do smoothing on. Alright, I don't know why you wouldn't do full, but let's do that. I don't get point of scan lines. Interlace, yeah, I don't want that either. We'll start with it off. I guess we could turn it on. Rondo of blood config. Well, that's exactly the way I'd want it. Sub-weapons, yep. An item crash, yep, that works. Voice language, you can do English or Japanese. Stick with English. Let's start game. Alright, so you got your two choices. I'm going to start with Symphony of the Night. Now I say that because this is the game I'm most familiar with. And that is the old logo that I am very familiar with the old 1997 Konami logo. Beautiful. That looks exactly the same. That's pretty cool. You even have to add in your own username. And how do you... Oh, they changed the button. It's actually option now as your decide button. So journey back to 1792. Cool, we've got the original video. Symphony was very accurate in this, in the title for this game. The music in this game is absolutely phenomenal. If you don't already listen to the soundtrack periodically, I highly encourage it. The music in this game is so memorable. And truthfully, if you just search for it on YouTube, you can listen to the entire soundtrack. I do own it, though. Long before YouTube. Looks like they didn't remaster this at all. I don't know what that was. Oh, there's the infamous now loading screen. Let's see. Oh, we're not doing that. Hey, there's a quick save in here. Sweet. None of the other buttons seem to do anything. All this stuff is utterly meaningless. I understand that supposedly makes your stats better when you start playing as Alucard.
Dracula.
Yep.
Die
exactly
now and leave this world.
We were told.
You'll never belong here.
Oh, but this world invited me. Your own kind called me forth with praise and tribute.
You steal men's
Tribute?
souls!
You're a thief. You steal men's souls. Their freedom.
Freedom is always sacrificed to faith, good hunter. Or are you truly here by choice?
All I'm here for is you. To hell with your heresy! You're nothing but a blight on mankind.
What is a man but a miserable pile of
Mankind.
secrets?
A cesspit of hatred and lies.
Enough
Fight
of
for
this.
them
Have at you!
and die for their sins.
See, still no quick save.
Feel true power! Feel true power! Give me power!
Streaming the entire thing. Alright, so this is the very beginning of the game. That was just the epilogue of Rondo of Blood. And now here comes more of the symphonic, beautiful music.
Count Dracula.
Hey, this
with the aid
they
of
added
the
they added
Dark
dialogue. It
Priest
used to be
Shaft
something you just had to
once
read.
again, the legendary vampire hunter Richter Belmont stood against him, and at last.
Don't eat that
brought
down
him
here. There's carpet.
However, 4 years later, on a glaring
You
full moon night,
gotta tell M
Richter
Prime about that. She's
mysteriously
not gonna
vanished.
appreciate that type of
Maria
thing at all.
Renard set out to find him.
Hey, I don't lie to
but
my
knew
wife.
where to begin. It was then that fate.
Yeah, I guarantee you do that, she's gonna break a piece off of you.
The Castle of Dracula. Rumored
Nope,
to
nope,
appear
nope.
once every century.
You gotta wait up. You
suddenly
gotta either take it
materialized
up to the
from
kitchen
mist
where the kids are
as
playing
if to
Switch,
show
or
the way. Meanwhile, powerful forces struggled for
You know,
the
I
soul
like
of
this.
a man named Alucard.
the dialogue's kind
He who
of.
had
I'm
once
used to the
fought
corny
alongside
dialogue,
Trevor
but
Belmont
I kind of
against
like
his own
this
immortal
aspect
father,
of it.
Count Dracula himself. To purge the world of his own cursed bloodline, Alucard had submerged his vampiric powers
Oh, you
and
brought your
fallen
Switch?
into what was meant to be
Cool.
eternal slumber. But now, he awakens to the cackles of evil.
I
and
hope that wasn't what I
cries
think
for
it
the
was on
innocent.
camera.
The eternal battle of good and evil has come full circle once more.
I like your case.
Dracula's castle beckons for
I like
you.
mine better. All right, we're gonna have a switch war here. See, look at that. Hey, yours has more than you did up there. I got games and SD cards right here. Here, we should probably show. See, look at that. Quality. I got my little things in here. It doesn't matter as long as it protects the damn thing. Who cares? All right. Here's Alucard. Oh, we got the now loading. By the way, hey, it doesn't load nearly as long as the old one. You can barely push all the D-pad around it, changing things. There's Alucard while he still has all his stuff. They really did upscale this nicely. Oh, let's kill these bats. There's one. Get some pot roast.
Actually, I want to do a segment on SD cards.
Okay. Now's not the time, my friend. I'm recording. Alright, so this right here is the section where I do all my grinding. And the reason is because right now I'm still fully powered. God damn. It's a lot easier when you have a save state. And the reason why I grind here is because right now your next is not nearly as high. I like to go all the way up to 11 or 12. Just because at that point you're powerful enough where you can really get through the game pretty well. Now, it takes you, once you get to that point, it takes you a long time to be able to get back up to the stats you have with this equipment until later in the game. So that's why I like to just do it here. Unfortunately, hey, what the heck is all that? Oh, I didn't know you could do that. I've been playing this game for years and you can't. You hit triangle and it gives you all kinds of weird options. Oh, that's pretty much it. Alright, so let's go. Let's see if... no, you don't have that option right now. I guess that's for the other game. See? Went up a little bit. You still have Alucard's sword. Alright, I might actually have screwed that up a tad. There's another trick in the next room. In the next room, if you hit the right werewolf at the right time, it'll send you past death before you lose all your stuff. See, how much more do we have left? Oh, there's no quick save in this one either. I wonder how you enable that. I'm about to... Yep, there we go. Alright, we're just gonna go now and let Death take my weapons. I'm at...
See how fast I can get J Prime to stop playing this game?
He owes me money. Alright, stop interrupting me. Alright, so that wolf that I just killed right here, if you jump over him, you'll get hit at least once, but then you come up behind him and get him to attack you while you're jumping, it'll push you past the next room, and at that point you're able to keep all your stuff. Now here's Death.
Alucard, what is your business here?
I've come to put an end to this.
Ever the insolent boy. But there will be no games here. If you will not behave, be
The
gone.
writing is definitely
I will
better.
do neither. Step aside, old man.
Such arrogance. Very well.
It actually explains a little bit better why you lose all your weapons. Oh, they added a nice little touch. Death did not have the... Death did not have the transparencies that were in here just a second ago. Now, I could jump down here now and go in and get my new heart refresh, but I'm not going to yet. It's just easier when you don't have to, yeah, I got a sword. Let me equip my sword, since I have absolutely nothing now. Let's see if this... it still doesn't let you get anything. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe it's just showing you your stuff. Who knows? I'm gonna go get my penny. Oh, it's not. That's right. You don't get anything from the clouds yet, or from the candles yet. Red rust is useless. It literally breaks the minute you hit something. So now I can actually get stuff out of candles. Look at that. Gotta get my hearts. And now let me go save in my coffin. That's a little weird. Hey, it doesn't ask you anymore. It used to ask you if you'd like to save. Now it just makes the assumption. Alright, let's see if the... Hey, quick save is enabled. What do you know? Let's see what it does. I'm right here. Let's do a quick save. Alright, let's decide. What the hell? Oh, I get it. It just saves you to your most recent one. It's a nice touch. And it brings you right back here. So not ideal, but it'll work. Alright, so this is what we'll do. Let me quick save now. And then we're going to get out of the game. Press the option button. Well, how the hell do you get back to the main screen? Let's go quit. And now we're back to the main Castlevania game. Now let's check out Rondo of Blood. Now, Rondo of Blood is a little bit different. Rondo of Blood is more of the traditional Castlevania style. The cool thing is, it was the very first one to have animation.
Vor langer Zeit lebten die Menschen glücklich und zufrieden. Niemand bemerkte den Schatten, der sich langsam über ihnen ausbreitete.
It's beautiful. This is the game I've been waiting for, dude.
Die Dunkelheit trübte
No, it's
ihre
PS4
Sinne
game.
und das Böse
Here, they had to
fand sich
sacrifice a
tief in ihre
virgin in
Seele.
order to bring Dracula back to life. This,
Vom Wahnsinn getrieben schmiedeten
nah,
sie
it's
einen
15 bucks.
Pakt
Well
mit
worth
dem
it, I might
Teufel.
add. These are two great games. The only way to play this one before was either on the PSP or the Virtual Console. Unfortunately, my Virtual Console, because I only have the Wii, not the Wii U, I can't buy it anymore. So, I find it very good that I can buy it here now and play it on a much newer console with a much better remote. She's about to die. Oh, there's Dracula. Now, although this game is very similar to the Super NES version that came out a few years after, this one came out in 93. I think that one came out in 94 or 95. I don't know exactly. I'll have to double check and put it on the top of the video. This one is the good one. There's nothing good about the Super NES version other than the fact you got to play Dracula X on the Super NES. But if you have it, it's worth a small fortune now. So if you have it, keep it. Or sell it to me for a very low price. Alright, so Rondo of Blood. Options. We're going to start the game. So another interesting thing about this one versus, let's say, the Super NES version. Enter name. Another interesting thing about this one is that there's multiple paths you can take. It looks linear at first, but there's ways you can go and take different turns, which is pretty cool. Now you got...
Did they, on the PS4 version versus the PlayStation 3 versions,
there is no PlayStation 3 version.
What were the other ones you were playing?
Oh, that's a PS1 download.
There was a PS1 download.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming these
They are. I mean, you see, look, you've got your full screen as you like it. You can actually do 16 by 9. I was screwing with it earlier. But I mean, look, this is from 1993. It looks great for 1993. It's got great music. It has voiceovers. It's got the anime look. Now, this right here, the town is the very first place you are in this game. Okay, Beard's not wearing a microphone, so if you could not hear that, he said, I'd love to see a side-by-side comparison between the PS1 version and the PS3 and the PS4 Requiem version. I think we could possibly arrange something like that. You don't need to see it? Yeah. Now, I do not have smoothing on here. I did not like the way it looks. But I'm going to give it a try later. This is pretty natural. The only thing is, I took off some of the... Let's see, can you die in this one? I'm just not gonna, I just didn't want to get in. Come on now. I wonder if you can die from death. Do you have a freaking weapon, a side weapon? Yeah, this one came out in 93. Come on. Oh, he's had enough of me. I don't know how you fight on a covered wagon anyway, but...
What's the newest version of Castlevania?
The crappy ones from the PlayStation 3. Konami's not in... This is a PS4 game. Hey, you know what? The controller makes noise too. Pretty much. Alright, so this game right here, I don't know if you noticed, every time I pick up my weapon, the other one falls. This is the first game that actually allowed that. And given that I'd never played this game when I played the what do you call it, the PlayStation version, I was a little surprised by it. You can also land on the stairs in this one. You could not in pretty much anything predating Castlevania 4. There's something in here. No, this was never available on PS1. The first PlayStation ever was the first PlayStation was PSP. I think I bought my PSP for this game. Oh yeah. Well, it's not a PlayStation Portable, so it doesn't look like crap. I've never been a big fan of the PSP. I wanted it for this game, but PS2. Alright, so this right here, you could walk through this door like you normally would, but we're not going to do that. We're going to go over here. This is another thing this game introduced. Shortcuts and alternate paths. Get over here, you blob. It's, I forgot what these things are. Something like that. So we're just gonna fall down here. And Audrey too. I don't know what's over here. I don't think anything. It's the ability to kill an Audrey too. It's an Audrey too. And I don't know what those things are up there. I'm pretty sure I have a boss to fight now. And then once we're back here, same old thing. Now truthfully, I have never gotten through this part without dying. At least multiple times. This game is so much harder because it's not... I lost my good weapon. Let's see, is it still there? No. See if I can get that. Whatever it may be. Ooh, some hearts. We need some hearts. Alright, let's see what we got up here. You gotta avoid those. Ooh, yes, across. That would be better. And I believe this takes me into the boss right here. Which is this dragony thing that wraps around here. Now, let's see, can you do quick save? You can! It's pretty sweet. Let's do a quick save. I'll screw this thing up again. Let's actually quit. Let's put on the... We'd be remiss if we did not look at some of the other options. So let's look at the options for this game. Let's go into options. The Rondo of Blood config, we're going to leave them as they are. Display effects. So this is the normal screen where everything's small. Don't care for that. Here's full screen. Scan lines, I don't care if it looks like a CRT monitor. That's the reason I'm playing it on a high-def screen. Interlace, other than making that look like crap, I can't see what that does. And then here's smoothing. So we're going to leave smoothing on this time. And let's go back to Rondo of Blood. Now, I don't know where this is going to start me off, to be honest. Never played it on here with the option for quick save. Yeah, for a long time ago. Start game. I don't believe that was... You could pass that in an earlier game. When continuing with quick save data, the save data is erased. Yeah, sure, what the hell. I'm nowhere in the game anyway. I start off right here. Alright, what do you think, Beard? Do you think it looks better like this, or it looks better with the, it looks better without the smoothing? You do?
When they do smooth it out, I don't know. It kind of takes some of the vibrancy.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see what it looks like with Symphony of the Night. Let's see if I screw this up. This guy, for a first boss, is very difficult. There he is in the background. Oh, he hit me. God damn it. This is why I struggle with this guy. I have yet to figure out his pattern. Oh, we can do that. Damn it! I'm about to die. Oh, I just... I'm gonna fight him. Damn it. Son of a bitch. Alright, the last thing we're going to do in this video is we're just going to check out the smoothing in Symphony of the Night. I know this game backwards and forwards. I just want to see how it looks in comparison to the non-smooth version. And right now I can't tell a difference. Yes, it's done on the outside. It's not as detailed, I will say that. It's definitely not as detailed. For this game, I think I actually prefer to be unsmooth. For the other one, I think smoothing is better. Yeah, in this game, I think smoothing is probably not so good. I like how they did the lettering, that's different. It just looks different. Oop. I'm not used to this audio at all. I gotta get a giant weapon. Let me get some.
Looks like more of a blurry. I mean, because you see, now that doesn't change. See how vibrant that is?
Yeah.
When you go back into the game.
Yeah, I'm not very impressed with this part.
I mean, you could probably stop it.
I gotta save first. I gotta find a shield and a candle. You know shields and candles? Now you know. And knowledge is power! There's another save right here. It's still early in the game, so...
Whether somebody likes the smoothing or not. I mean, it definitely does the trick. But it depends on if you're just anal about the clarity.
I kinda like the clarity. Alright.
I think, like you said, some games are...
I think this one, it does not serve it very well. Let's go put it back real fast and see, and put it back to the default and see if it, see how it looks and see what's the preferred method. Oh, we can change the wallpaper too? That's pretty cool. I like that. Or just black. Black looks good. I didn't know you could do that. I might just do it that way. Let's give that one a try. And then I'll probably just take the wallpaper off because I think wallpaper is silly with these games. I'd much rather, I mean, look at that. That looks ridiculous. But I do like the Rondo and Symphony characters on the sides.
Definitely loaded.
Well, this now loading screen, if you move your D-pad, it'll actually adjust it. Alright, so what do you think? I think it actually looks better like this.
Yeah,
This game was designed without being cleared. The old game, I don't think it really mattered. This game absolutely looks better. think it's an improvement. Yeah, I got my life maxed up. I remember there being something over there too.
I'm not a big fan of like LED.
What do you got against my LED? See, even that looks upscaled. And it definitely looks better than the PlayStation 3 download or the PS1. It definitely looks better than the PS1. I do like the rumble feedback, although usually in games I could give or take it. Alright, now I'm going to go back and save my game, and then that will be all for us. Thank you for watching.